Lovely. See how yummy this look. Let's make this low budget spaghetti with just few ingredients. We first on our gas and put on our clean liver with water. Me, to my preference, I'm cooking 1 pack of spaghetti. And I'll add salt to the water. Ask me why. Because I don't want to cook my spaghetti without salt. If you're not adding spices, then I can't get the taste. But if you add salt to it whilst cooking, my sister, bet me, it's super really delicious when spices come. Like, it's really easy combining. Ask me why I add oil. I add oil because to avoid it from sticking together, to keep it very separately. Love this. And the water, you have to add it above the spaghetti. You have to let the water be more so that you know we're cooking it very like somehow. So I add more water. That's why my water is more. And we cover it, we leave it to boil. Here, let's look at our ingredients. We have only just 1 green pepper, onion, 3 eggs, and cabbage. That's my only ingredients I'm using. How many ingredients? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's look at the spaghetti we are using. Alba, very, very good spaghetti. That's what I can testify. It's a very good spaghetti. I'm in Ghana. I don't know what spaghetti you have there, but in Ghana here, this is what I can testify. I love this. Our water is boiling. Let the water boil. My sister, let the water boil. Don't break your spaghetti. Just dump them inside. I said what? Don't break it. Don't break your spaghetti. Okay. After the water boil and you put it inside, please don't just leave it like that. I know you can leave it, but I'll advise if you stir it thoroughly. Because sometimes when you put it inside like that, so it gets somehow like getting closer to each other, getting sticky to each other. But when you stir like this, it helps it separate from each other to be looking very, very, very nice. And you cover it back. Let's allow it to cook like 15 minutes. I said 15 minutes. It's okay because we are going to fry it again. Let's allow it to cook for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Go and do what? Maybe you go and start chopping your vegetables. Sorry here, I was really not recording. Like I thought I was recording, then it was double record. Forgive me, it was being long. So I went and chopped my veggies, my onion, my bell pepper, and my cabbage. Then I went back to check my spaghetti, and when I check it, voila, it was ready. Look, it shouldn't be too mushy, no, just little soft, and our spaghetti is cooked. It's cooked. And here, guys, I forgot to show you. I was going to strain the water away. I use we call it that silver with hope. Forgive me, I don't know the name. But I'll look for the name and I'll tell you. We call it a strainer. Yeah. I use the strainer to remove the water out of the spaghetti. I know everybody know that one already. Sorry, I need to do a lot of edits. I'm new here, but I hope this thing help. And please, if you strain it, add cold water on it. Pour cold water on it for it to wash away the heat from the spark. So that it will, if you leave it like that, it will be getting mushy. So the heat will make it still stick together again. But when you pour cold water on it, it removes all the heat from the cooked spaghetti. And you will see that your spaghetti will be looking nice and remove like separately. Okay, it's time for us to start frying. Okay, here I decided to show you guys how my spaghetti was looking. See, one, looking very separately. In here, we on our burner again. Voila, and we going to put on our oil. And the oil, guys, depending on the quantity of oil you want to use. I like oil, not that much. When somebody's there, like oil, but oil is not good for our health. Please, it's not good for our health. Too much of oil. So here I added my oil, then I'd go to whisk my egg. I used to eggs to fry the spaghetti. So I break 2 eggs in a bowl. Already I've shown you that one. I've shown you the eggs I break inside a bowl. So when my oil is heated, and I'm going to pour in my oil. Allow your oil to be heated. Don't just pour oil inside a pan, then you rush, then you go and put your this inside. No. So my oil was heated here. I decided to put in my egg, the egg I whisk. So when it starts to boil, don't let the egg be like well cooked. No, because we want it scrambled. We want to use scrambled eggs for this. So when it starts doing like this, then we come in and stir. Please, I'll do re-editing on this thing again. So here I decide to break it all over, make it scramble. I want it to look very scrambled. I want it to be break cram. So when you feel like it's well break and it's okay, depending on, I forgot to tell you, any amount of egg you want to use and fry your spag. It's not compulsory you have to use 2 eggs, but I'll not be frying egg on top of my spag again. That's why I just used my 2 eggs to fry here. So guys, here I was going to put in my spice. And don't forget, guys, I forgot to show you, to tell you that the reason why I did it like this is because sometimes when you put the spices inside the oil, it makes the flavor more, and it reduces the chemicals in the oil. And I love to fry my eggs with the spice too. I don't want the egg to be somehow. I want to feel some taste inside the egg too. That's why I fry small with the spice. Then I add my veggies. And guys, your veggies, when it's been added, then stir fry it for some minutes. Don't allow it to cook too much, like some small, like when it's cooked, half cooked. But some people would like to stir fry until maybe it's dry before they will add their spag. But me, I want it half cooked. Then I'll bring in my spag. You see here, the oil is there. Please, if you want, you can reduce your oil. Don't add much oil. Please, it will still be sweet. It will still be delicious. So here I come in with my spag and I stir fry it very, very thoroughly. I stir fry it. I did not just sit, no, because I want everything to enter. I want the spices to enter. I want the veggies, the egg, everything should be mixed. I don't want whereby I'm going to be eating and spices will be here and oil will be here. No, you have to stir fry it very well so that it will be properly mixed. Guys. So here was our spaghetti. How is it looking? It's not done, but it's looking yummy already. Guys, before I forget, I added the spices I added to fry was for the egg. Please, so here I'm going to add my Givo spicy, very very hot. My chili pepper. Add the amount of chili pepper you want, please. Amount of chili pepper you want. Me, I just added the amount I want. People that don't like pepper, me, I like pepper. Because when there's no much pepper, I can't really enjoy this. So I want more pepper. So that we do. Wow, like it's really, really giving. You know, when it's spicy. I love spicy. Yeah. And guys, here I have to make sure that I stir. Yeah, it's not easy. You have to stir so that everything will be mixed. Pepper will not go and day one side. Not going to be at one side, please. I do it well. I make sure I stir fry. Make sure I bring all the corners together. Wherever the pepper is hiding, I make sure I bring it to the center. I stir fry. Make sure this down of my silver is not burning. I make sure I stir fry it very very nicely. And guys, please, I didn't record there. I added the spices again. I added spices. Please add the spices to your taste. Some people want less, some people want more. Me, I added spices to it again because the one I added to the egg was not much to the taste I want, so I added. And here, look at our spaghetti. Guys, how do you see it? How do you see this? And guys, don't forget, go and try this. Very very low budget. My sister, you don't need to go and buy plenty you don't need to go and buy corned beef, sardine, those plenty. Some people even add carrot and no. I said this one in a low budget and it's very 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 yummy. My sister, my brother, go and try. You don't need much. You don't need to spend much. You don't need much. Look at how yummy this look. I can't even wait to, my sister. Voila. See what we have here. Hot and yummy and spicy. Guys, if you really enjoy this, if you try, I would like to hear your comments. Bye bye.